my name's Artemis, and I am about to leave this place. We're leaving it for good. In fact, as this video gets uploaded, I think I might have already left. I can't remember. I'm filming everything in advance, so maybe I'm actually already gone. But obviously, in this whole process of moving, in this whole process of leaving this place, I've lived my entire depressingly grey British life. You start to realise that maybe there's some things I'm going to miss. Maybe there's some things that I'm not going to have in America that I'm going to think, oh my god, I miss those things so much. I mean, probably not, but I made a list, and let's go down the categories and see if there's anything in there that I'm going to pine for. Spoiler alert, no. So first off would of course be the town that I have lived in my whole life, the wonderful Weymouth, which I'm sure I'm really going to miss, because I love smackheads and rampant gang violence. I love knife crime. I absolutely adore seeing used needles everywhere, and my favourite thing to look at when I walk through a town centre is empty shops that show just how many businesses are pulled out. Either that or Turkish barbers, vape stores, nail salons, and phone repair places selling bongs. Oh, the British High Street. Yeah, I'm going to miss that so much. Now, don't get me wrong, Weymouth can be pretty, and it has some pretty areas that I have definitely exploited, but, yeah, fuck this town. Fuck everything about it. Fuck its transport links. Fuck how the council doesn't care. Fuck the council tax rates. Fuck the lot of it. And it's, you know, yeah, the harbour's nice in the summer, but beyond that, yeah, we're done. Fuck how far away it is from everything else in this country as well. Happy to leave this fucking shithole behind. Oh, the great British people, I will truly miss your loud, ignorant, baseless claims and general arrogance and disgusting accents. Now, obviously not everybody in this fucking country is like that. They're not even anywhere close to being the majority. They're a tiny little minority, but fuck me, are they fucking loud. And they all have to walk like 5 across, taking up the whole fucking street so you can't get past them. And they're just moaning all the fucking time, following whatever the Daily Mail fucking says, being the most ignorant, arrogant, obnoxious assholes to retail staff, despite the fact they probably work retail themselves, and complain about people who do exactly what they do. Yeah, don't think I'm going to miss that so much. I mean, there's a lot to be said about the British mentality, stiff upper lip, keep calm, carry on, and also the fact that British people are cowards. That's very useful, especially in the workplace. If you ever have a holiday request over here, don't ask, just put it as a statement. I will not be here, you're going to sort it. And you can just get away with that. Generally, you can twist it to your advantage, so maybe I'll miss that. But, like, the general public in this country? Nah, I'm good. Thanks. I don't need fucking roadmen. I don't need OAPs consistently clogging up the streets and being racist as fuck. Like, more than happy to leave that the hell behind. Honestly, my little car has served me really well. I am going to miss that. I'm not going to miss the fucking maintenance costs on it because it got old. I mean, yeah, sure, I didn't pay for the thing, but still, it got old. I'm going to miss the freedom of driving around. It's going to take me a minute before I get a driving license out there and can drive my own car and, you know, actually get a car out there. So it's going to be a bit shitty being stuck without it. But am I going to miss British roads? No. I don't think I'm going to miss potentially dying every time I get on a country road because it's blind hedgerows the entire time where anybody can do 60 miles an hour. I don't think I'm going to miss the drivers around here, which are mostly OAPs who can't fucking see and got their license on the back of a cornflake box back in the fucking 60s. I don't think I'm going to miss nearly dying because they decide we're going to do 20 miles an hour out of nowhere because there's a junction coming up in 2 miles. I don't think I'm going to miss any of that. Driving around in this country is a fucking pain in the ass because it's one extreme or the other. It's slow, dangerous people who refuse to do anything or get out of the way, or it's fucking boy racers that are overtaking all the goddamn time and don't give a shit whether you're in the lane they need to get into. They're just going to get there. Yeah. I know it's not going to be too much different, that drivers all over the world are wankers, but this specific brand of wanker, I'm done with, and I'm happy to leave it behind. And of course, I'm going to miss my friends. Oh, they're gone. They've either moved on or they've moved out. Like, the closest friends I have in the whole world, my found family, yet 2 of them moved to the Netherlands, because fuck this country. 2 of them were never in this country to begin with. And I mean, I do have a couple of friends over here, obviously. I have cafes, and honestly, I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss our little annual meetups to be furries in the woods, to get our feet out, and just generally vibe. And yeah, it's a bit of a piss take that the first time a convention comes within an hour's drive of me, I won't be here for it. That's a fucking joke, but generally, all of my friends kind of either moved on, moved out, or just fell out of. You know, they say not all friendships hit the 7-year mark, and that's certainly true. And a lot of people just sort of just went and drifted, and that's fine, you know. There's people that you're not going to spend your entire life with. There's people that I used to hang out in Weymouth and around here that I've met at old workplaces, but I don't see them, I don't hear them, we all drifted apart, and I mean, you know, unless I make 100% of the effort, I don't fucking hear from them, and I'm at a stage in my life where I'm just happy to let that shit go, okay? I've just spent a year on self-employed, basically, and completely fucking flexible to meet up with anyone, and I didn't hear shit, so doesn't seem like there's an awful lot there to miss, does it? Oh, my family. This is a hard one to be honest about hurting feelings, but let's get into it. I'm not a part of my family, so can't miss a place you've never been. Simple as that. Yeah, my mother and brother, I suppose, you know, they're, yeah, I've spent my entire life with them, but also spent my entire life with them, so yeah, I've had a lot of time. Being out on my own is going to be a more rewarding experience. It's not as if I haven't made most of the time here, but I mean, I don't remember my childhood. My family all operates off that whole sort of, you have to go to them and put in all of the effort. So when I stopped doing that, when I realized, no, I'm only going to give back what people give me, I lost contact with all of them. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to hold on to those sorts of people anymore, but yeah, no. I'm going to see my found family. I'm going to start my own family, you know? I'm going to go and be closer to some friends that I can actually see instead of just once a year after an international flight. Like, I'm about to make my family. I'm about to be free to be myself in a family rather than keep it all inside. So, yeah. Also, if you haven't fucking messaged me by now, if they just decided not to reach out and then they come to me after I've moved, get all the way fucked, okay? All of the way fucked. No crocodile tears. No, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't tell us you were leaving. I can't believe you weren't around in my fucking life to know that shit. But anyway, here's the PayPal link. Here's the wedding registry. Make yourself useful and get us something, because it's the only fucking use I see for you, you fucking leech bastards. Don't worry, there's one person in particular I'm aiming that at, but they ain't watching this. And if they are, fuck you. Of course, the furry scene of the UK is its own thing. I mean, I'll be honest, I've not been involved in it for years now. It kind of, you know, the typical experience happened. Drama occurred and it kind of soured things. And then when friends weren't involved in it and other people were just like, oh, I'm not feeling it anymore, you don't tend to go, you fall out of play with it. And also, you know, there's only so many times you can go to the same place, the same venue, and do the same thing and fursuit on the same walk before you're kind of like, yeah, I've had my fill. I don't hate this. I don't hate it at all. I just don't really feel the urge to do it again because I've done it so much, and that's fine. You know, Confuzzled's lovely, but let's be honest, it's very difficult to fucking get in, and like, I don't want to start drama or shit here, but let's be real. The place is kind of running itself into the ground lately. There's a lot of very weird decisions being made, and I'm kind of getting the vibe that because it's at the biggest location possible, that they don't really need to try too hard because they're gonna fill up every spot regardless. But it's not as if I've been going to Confuzzled since, what, 2019? Was that the last one? Or 2021, 22? I don't know when I was last at Confuzzled, I'll be honest. But it's been so fucking long, it's not as if I've been able to actually fucking get into the thing. So, yeah. I mean, look where I'm going. The fucking home place of the furry family, where I can go to meets and fucking cons all the fucking time. So, yeah, there's not really one that I'm missing on that front, is there? I ain't been a part of this shit for ages. The food! Okay, fair enough. Fish and chips, yeah, maybe gonna miss that. You can't really get that anywhere else in the world. As much as a lot of places think you can, when you come here and you try real fish and chips, you'll realise you've not had that anywhere else in the world. So, yeah, and being in Weymouth, we got, like, the literal best ones in the fucking world here. So, yeah, that's gonna be rough. But then how often do I even eat that? And, I mean, look at where I'm going. I mean, sure, I'm gonna miss some of the stuff we get here. Most of it's foreign cuisine anyway. That's what British is like. And I'm going to miss some of the things that I can cook. And yeah, I'm not exactly super excited about going to the world of everything has to have a block of cheese and a shitload of corn derivative products in it. That's not exactly going to be something I'm super fucking excited for. But you're telling me there's not more variety of food out there? You're telling me that I'm not going to be able to find better, more varied meals? I mean, I'm scared of sugar, but I'm sure we can find our way around that if I work really hard. The food in this country, though, doesn't have taste. So if I go somewhere with taste, I'm already fucking better off. Work? Why is work on the list? Wilco fucking died last year. It just didn't quite last me out until I finished this fucking country itself. And the place I worked before that, a fucking Sea Life Centre, is an absolute den of cunts. Don't ever work for that fucking company. Bunch of wankers that will fuck you over repeatedly until you learn your lesson. So, yeah, not exactly had a great career over here that I've been thinking, oh no, I don't want to lose that. It was gone. Wilco died. I mean, the self-employment thing, yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass to have to shut everything down and not be able to work for a couple of months and then try and, you know, get a job as an immigrant in a country that's got an anti-immigrant stance. That will be fun, but, I mean, the self-employment can come with me. There's just going to be a delay. I'll still be able to do what I do. I'll still be selling fucking feet pics when I'm allowed to, so, yeah, like, I'm going to miss the income. Definitely going to miss that. And I mean, I will miss making stuff, but hey, it's not as if I'm not going to be doing that now, right? Doing my YouTube shit, so yeah. The job market in this country also fucking sucks, and I don't want to work in a care home or a retail place, and those are the only two fucking choices for about 80% of this country, so yeah, not a lot to miss. And of course, locations around the place. I mean, the country can be kind of beautiful when you get out there in farmland and whatnot, and there's a lot of little scenic areas to explore and stuff, but I kind of did that, and I thought it would take me like the whole year or so, and I did it in like 2 or 3 visits around the county. I'm like, okay, that was that then. I mean, it's pretty, it's nice, but also the country's tiny here, so you never really get any peace. There's dog walkers and hikers and just people everywhere, so it's hard to really enjoy these spaces fully without constantly thinking, is someone going to come up and ask me questions, but all I'm trying to do is take some fucking photos. So you tend to just stick to the places you know are quieter, and the rest of them you're like, yeah, well, I'm not even going to try, because what's the point? Especially on my own with all this shit. So, yeah. Also, you're telling me America isn't more varied with its landscapes, that I'm not going to have more room for photos and shit out there? Like, it's going to be hard to miss this one simple locale we got. We have beach and we have rolling hills. That's it. Cool. Well, we're going to go to forest. We're going to go to mountains, to cliffs, to deserts, to canyons, to swamps, to bayous, to cities, to rivers, to just so much different varied shit that I've not taken pictures in before, that as a budding photographer, I'm going to enjoy myself. And finally, the comfort zone, and which I suppose I will miss, but not really. Because this place is a very comfortable place. It's easy to just sort of stagnate and sit around and just let the situation exist. And sometimes you got to be forced out of that. Sometimes you have to force yourself out of that. So being thrown into turbulent waters will make me better, because I will have to swim rather than just float. And yeah, it might be a bit uncomfortable, and I might miss those peaceful times where I could spend a couple of days just chilling out doing nothing. But yeah, ultimately they weren't good for me, they weren't healthy, and they didn't really get me anything in life that I particularly wanted. All the times that I was struggling and working hard and fighting for what I wanted is when I got what I wanted. So being put into that position is only going to be beneficial, but yeah, I know there's going to be times where things are hard, where I'm having to do a lot, and where things are feeling uncertain. I'm going to feel like, oh, maybe it would be nice to have just a day to do fuck all. And it's the UK. You have 365 of them, practically. Ugh. But, yeah, I still don't feel like I'm going to miss it that much. I think that's the message of this video. Ain't missing shit. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't just 10 things that I'm bitching about, even though it was. As I said, it's going to be sort of sad to see me go, but this country doesn't have anything for me. After Brexit, after people moving out, after my job shutting, there's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me. So it's hard to sort of really say, like, oh, I'm going to miss this, or I'm going to miss that. I'm about to gain so many things in my life that I've been seeking for so long, that the few things that I'm leaving behind don't seem that fucking bad anymore. So, yeah. Not sorry about it. I'm looking forward to my fucking new life. I really am. Which I'm currently living. If this video came out when I think it did. I don't know. Upload schedules are weird. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did decide that you would like to help support us, those ways of supporting are very fucking limited. And you can check them out. There's a PayPal donation link, which would be just simply stunning of you. Any little helps. There might still be some items left on the wedding registry. You can definitely have a little look at that. All the other ways have been shut down for obvious reasons, because they have to be. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and tune in next week for the season finale, because we're about to wrap up this 8-year long season. It's been a long one, Jesus. Bye.